Hey, you. Come here. I gotta tell you something. You listening? Boy, do I have a little story for you. Yeah. Welcome aboard, my friends. Welcome to another episode. It's your host, your boy, JoJo L Comic Box in his house. How are you guys doing today? Fantastic, fantastic. Me too. With a side of cheese and jalapeno poppers. I love it. Welcome aboard, my friends. Welcome aboard to my ship, the Black Sunshine. Are you ready for adventure? Are you ready for the high seas? Are you ready for a tale? A whale of a tale? Another one? Prepare for your eyes to widen, your jaws to drop, and your bellies to flop. But before we get into that, it's going to be kind of a long haul, my friends. Got LCS stuff, Midtown comic stuff, Flea Market stuff, half-price book stuff. But what do we have here? Just, showing off. A couple of drawings that I'm just messing around, just sketching around, But love to draw, love to show it off. But anyway, just stuff that I'm just screwing around, But anyway, Cap and Girl, haven't decided who's that going to be. Maybe the Phoenix, Jean Grey. Okay, so where to begin? I guess I'm gonna start with the Midtown stuff that I just got in the mail. Harley Quinn, number 16, Frank Cho variant, black and white. Isn't that beautiful? Awesome. Super Sons number 2. Jonathan Kent, Damian Wayne, kicking all sorts of ass. Haven't read them yet. Planning to. Harley Quinn number 17, Red Beat, part 1. And at the bottom it says, starting here, a new backup feature, Harley Loves Joker, featuring Harley's original co-creator, Paul Dini. And then that's the cover A, I guess, or cover B, and then this is the other one. That's the Frank Cho one. Awesome. Hey, it still fits. Oh, man, awesome. Great cover. Great cover. Alrighty. Star Wars Rogue One action figure variant of Felicity Jones. Jyn Erso. Beautiful. Beautiful Felicity Jones. And then I got the other cover. Star Wars Rogue One, number 1. I think this is the 40th anniversary issue or cover by Mr. Mike Mayhew. Variant number 16 of 48. It's the Cantina, the band. Yeah. Man, I love those guys. These guys are cool. I want to be in that band. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, number 6. Got the X-Men on it. Jean Grey and Wolverine and Cyclops and Professor X. It looks like it's the 90s version of the team. Right? And of course there's Spidey and MJ and Annie. Great story. I think it's a new story of some sort of new jumping on point. Amazing Spider-Man number 26, Silver Sable returns. The Amazing Spider-Man, the world's greatest superhero. Super Sable. That's a great cover. Is that Mr. Alex Ross? Great stuff, man. Love it. Love Silver Sable. She's wearing a dress this time. Doesn't have any of that all her arsenal, Anyway, great cover. Suicide Squad number 15. The John Romita Jr. cover Great cover. Look at that. Ta-da! Fantastic. Love it. Burning Down the House. God Country, number 4. Great cover. And in the other cover, too. Awesome. Great cover, great story. Sword. Let's see here. Oh, this is a cool, creepy, awesome cover. Venom number 6. We're back. Yes. Fantastic. Look at that. So cool. This is Venom. Of course, Eddie Brock. Venom. Awesome. Stare at that cover for hours and be creeped out by it for hours. Cool stuff. Vampirella number 2. By Paul Cornell and Jimmy Broxton. I just got that cover. I thought that was the only cover that was cool. Oh, Supergirl number 8. There's Soups and Supergirl. She's probably telling her what not to do, like always. And she's like, nah, you don't tell me what to do. Okay. And then I was at my LCS. I picked this one up. Namwolf. Cool cover. I've been seeing other videos that there was another cover, which is even cooler. Jealous. But this cool. I mean, this cover is really cool. I love this cover, man. I like the way they incorporate the backgrounds, you know, to make the image pop out of the wolf, you know. Really cool, man. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. By Albatross Comics. Awesome. Look at that. I don't know what it's about, but I can't wait to read it. Batman Rebirth number 21. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I have the lenticular cover. It's around here somewhere. But I found this cool cover by Mr. Tim Sale. You know, the Flash is there and Bats is laying down, both in the Bat Cave. That was very cool, very intriguing. It's going on. What's going on here? Gotta read it. DC Universe Rebirth Batman number 21, part 1 of The Button. Then I was at my half-price books, picked up a couple of books. Spider-Man number 20 by Mr. Eric Larson. Mr. Eric Larson took over art chores, art duties after Todd McFarlane. Spider-Man number 20 guest stars the Hulk, Deathlock, Nova, and Solo. Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 3. I love this story and I love this cover. You can see those cannons that Spidey has? They're web cannons. He shoots us like large amounts of webbing. Cool stuff. Again, Mr. Eric Larson. Here's another one, Spider-Man number 18. I'm going somewhat backwards. Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 1. Side by side with Ghost Rider. Cool. Again, Mr. Eric Larson. And then here's another cover too that I like. I mean, I have these, but I saw them there. I just couldn't leave them there. Spider-Man, Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 5, number 22. Ghost Rider, Deathlock, Sleepwalker, and Hulk. Nice. Again by Mr. Eric Larson. Cool. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 90. She's a black cat. She's searching for Spider-Man. What she finds could spell the end of the web slinger's career. Yeah. Cool. Okay, and also, I got this in the mail too, Zatanna number 1. That came with another one, I think it was Zatanna number 12 or 13. It's around here somewhere. But the other one, it was the Adam Hughes cover, and this one's not. I'm not sure who drew this one, but it came in this pair. Great cover, though. Ghost Rider, Venomized, number 5. Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, number 5, variant edition. Great cover. Look at that. I love it. Okay. Ghost Rider Venomized. Great cover. You know, Venomized. Venom on top of the I think it's the Dodge Charger. Riding it like as if he's surfing. Awesome. Great cover. Great cover. I love it. You know, some of these Venomized covers were kind of hit and miss, but some of them, they really knocked it out of the park. Case in point, the Mighty Captain Marvel, Venomized #3, variant edition. Oh, I love it. Look at that. So cool. Man. Whoa. Now that is really cool. Really vile looking, you know. Coming after you. Doesn't care. It's coming after you. Great stuff. Let's see. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Variant edition. The movie poster edition. Great cover. Love it. I wanted the poster, but you know, I knew that I found out that the cover was going to be the movie poster, so I grabbed it. Good stuff. Great movie. Y'all haven't seen it? Watch it, please. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, here it is. DC Universe Rebirth, Batman #21. Lenticular cover. The Button, Part 1. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Can't wait to read it. And then I had an envelope that I had there for, I'm guessing a couple of months, maybe a year. Standing Out Journal, cover #1, the Xenoscope comic Oz. Beautiful. Just beautiful. You know? Beautiful stuff. I think I won this in an auction a few months ago. But, I mean, what can you say about this? About the talent of the man? Incredible. Just incredible. Also another auction. And also, I'm going to, you know, just recommend to you guys, my friends, guys and gals. No, it's not the real one. You know, when you're looking at an auction, I don't have to tell you this, but anyway, just be warned. You know, just be careful out there. You know, when you're bidding on stuff and reading on stuff, not to get too excited. You know. So I saw this auction for this guy that he had a lot of different little reprints, and he was stating that all these reprints came in various editions and various issues of the New York Times. And they're very thin books, very thin comics. So he showcased them, the stack, right? He showed a stack. And then, you know, among the stack were those Amazing Fantasy #15, right? Amazing Spider-Man #1, right? Amazing Spider-Man #1 again. But I'm thinking like it's like a flip book or something. I haven't checked it. 2 great feature-length Spider-Man thrillers. Extra added attraction. Spider-Man meets the Fantastic Four as the Chameleon Strikes. Right, so there's that one, and then this one. Spider-Man #2 again. 2 great new Spider-Man thrillers. 2 great new supervillains, featuring the Vulture and Spider-Man is trapped by the Terrible Tinkerer. Right. And then here's the other one, the one of the Terrible Tinkerer. And I'm guessing that it was like it's a flip book. I haven't really checked these. So it's just the same thing. But I like the covers. I like the way, you know, that this was like the classic, right? The classic cover. And then on the other side is like the more modern version, I guess. And then the other one is Spider-Man Collectible Series, Volume 13. It says November #6. Half man, half reptile, the Lizard. The Lizard will take over all of Earth unless Spider-Man alone can stop him. The Marvel Age of Comics is here. So he had these all in a stack. Okay? So he showed them on pictures. And there was one extra one in here. Amazing Spider-Man number 252. That's a great cover. I think it was 252. The first appearance of Spider-Man's new costume, the black costume, right? So I said, cool, you know. So we had it for a good price, but then, you know, I made him an offer, blah, 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 and he accepted it, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, the guy kind of pulled a fast one on me because I didn't notice that he showcased each book after the main picture. But he had them all like this, right? Yeah, right? Like that. You can see the numbers and stuff. Or you can see part of the cover, but the 252 is right here. So I paid him already, right? I paid him the cash and stuff. And I didn't notice it till I went back. I go, oh man, I can't wait to get that one too, you know? And again, it was a reprint. So then I noticed that he didn't showcase that one, but it was in the picture. You know, we had all of them. So I emailed him and I said, hey, well, you know what? Is 252 in there? He goes, no, 252 is not in there. Wonk, wonk. Yeah, you got one over on me, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations. You can have it this time, my friend. But you know what? Karma is a you-know-what. Lucky I'm a nice guy. Huh? Turned into the Brown Hulk. All right. Anyway, just be forewarned. Careful. The next two books are graphic novels. Well, one's a trade and the other one's a graphic novel. And the first one is Midtown had a sale, like 75% off. And I got this one. Hellboy in the PPRD, number 1953. And, fantastic. And I think this tells one of the first adventures of his... Let's read the back, shall we? It says, Mike Mignola unearths Hellboy's first adventures in England. And his new co-writer, Chris Robertson, iZombie, makes his debut. 5 ghostly short stories drawn by Ben Stenbeck, Frankenstein Underground, and Michael Walsh, Secret Avengers, are followed by a dark look at the early days of suburbia in the 3-part Beyond the Fences, drawn by Eisner Award winner Paulo Rivera, Daredevil. That guy's a great artist. I remember on YouTube he's got his own channel also, but he was doing a cover and he did a time lapse on it. It's fantastic. That guy draws incredibly awesome. Anyway, the second book, which I was waiting for ever since I heard that Mike Mignola wasn't going to do any more books, but they said that this one was on the horizon. It came out last week. Hellboy, Into the Silent Sea. Isn't that great? Man, I want to eat this one up. You know? I don't know what it's about. I don't know anything, but you know, I know there have been a couple books by Hellboy. Of Hellboy, the recent months after his Mignola's last drawing series, right, which was Hellboy in Hell. And I don't think he draws this one, but he did do the cover, and I think it's partly written by him or so. I'm not sure, but anyway, but I knew that this was part of him, part of Mignola. And Hellboy Into the Silent Sea, Mike Mignola, Gary Gianni, and Dave Stewart. Let's see what it says in the back. Awesome, look at that. Is that the Black Sunshine? No! Okay, here we go. In the back, it says, Hellboy is caught between a tyrannical captain who plans to sell him to the circus and a mysterious woman seeking a legendary serpent that's haunted the seas since the dawn of time. Eisner Award-winning artist Gary Gianni, joins Mike Mignola for an original graphic novel that follows the events of Hellboy, the Island. Awesome. So they had this one for sale too. I mean, it wasn't. I think it was like 50% off, something like that. I got it for like $10. So I can't wait to read that. And Hellboy into the Silent Sea. And then I went to Half-Price Books. Found that. I don't know if a lot of you know that these were these Marvel Masterworks with these covers. They were, I don't know. I'm not sure if they made a few amounts of them or they're one of the first ones. I'm not sure. They're kind of hard to find too. I have the Thor one that I got at a convention a year or two ago, and then I found this one. It has the first appearance of Spider-Man and Daredevil and a bunch of other cool stories. Also, this is drawn by John Romita Sr. And some of the stories have Jack Kirby art and stuff, and Gene Colan. But some of the stories have John Romita Sr. on it, on art chores. But I had to get it. It was these books regularly go for over $50. And when I saw it for like half of that, which is Half-Price Books, I had to get it, so I snatched it up. So let's see the back cover. All right, it's got all these cool reprints of these cool stories of DD. Marvel Comics is proud to present a series of hardcover reproductions of the creme de la creme of our early days. The volume contains more early adventures of Daredevil. The saga continues in its companion volumes to bring you the full scope of the Marvel Universe. Enough said. So I think this is the first. This one right here is the first appearance of Spidey in Daredevil. I think. And then there's just, it continues on. And then there's other stories here too. So yeah, I had to get it. I had to. Couldn't leave it there. Somebody else is going to get it. Then I'd be at night, thinking about it. That's right. Okay. No better time than the present, my friends. Okay, so on a breezy, clear, chilly Sunday morning in April, I was out at a flea market on the hunt, because like I said before, my friends, I'm always on the hunt. I'm just trying to see what fate and destiny had in store for me. I didn't even show these other books. Anyway, but let's get into this one. Let's get to the meat of this. I promised you guys a doozy. Boom! This is a doozy of a tale. So, you know what? I'll show these books while I'm telling you this story. And I got these from these series of books at another flea market. But anyway, so at the flea market, that's the recalled one. I finally found it. Finally got it. Right, number 2. Anyway, so these books, I got it from a friend of mine. And anyway, I'll continue on with the tale, story of holy crap! I didn't even know this was in there. Anyway, okay, where did I leave off? Okay, it was a chilly Sunday morning in April. Okay, this is all eye candy, okay? These aren't the books I'm talking about. So I was trying to see if fate and destiny were going to be on my side. And little did I know. Hey, I wrote a paper on Little Did I Know. Little did he know. That was a movie called Stranger Than Fiction. If y'all haven't seen it, watch it. Anyway, so I had told you guys about this gentleman that I come into contact with every so often. He appears to me like a demon. And he says, "Oh, have you found what you're looking for? Oh, what did you find there? Did you find anything? Huh?" And he talks to me in English and in Spanish, right? Look at this one. This one's cool. I've never seen that before. Batman Detective Comics number 503, a fabulous full-length shocker. Cool. Anyway, so so the gentleman's there, and he's selling this time. So I find him there. He's got a couple customers. Usually he has books in a box, like I said before. Like this is a regular old crappy box, you know, and he's standing them up, you know, and I start looking into them, and I start finding some awesome books, which I will reveal shortly. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start. I'll start showing them right now. Okay. So I start finding these books, right? And I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I can't believe what I'm looking at. I can't believe it. I can't believe it." Okay. So these are the ones that I find first. A lot of X-Men stuff. A lot of X-Men. So I find this one, X-Men number 119, right? And please forgive the. he had them upside down. X-Men 119. I don't know what the significance of that one is. But all I know is that the ones from 100 to like 130, very sought after. Especially this one too. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men number 129. This has three first appearances. I don't know who they are, but they're three first appearances of three different X-Men. Or some villain too, I'm not sure. But they call this one the trifecta, the perfect trifecta. Uncanny X-Men number 129. Okay. Those. Then I got Avengers number 125. Thanos. Make way for the Marvel Age of Comics. Phase 2. They strike from space, featuring the mind-shattering menace of Thanos, Warlord of Titan. Isn't that cool? Oh man, I always wanted this one. Always wanted this cover. This book. Because that's Thanos there in the background. Awesome. Okay, so he got that one. And what else? He had this other one too. Another X-Men. Number 120. Right? That's a great cover. Look at that. Chaos in Canada. And he had X-Men number 115. Enter Sauron. X-Men number 108. Okay. X-Men number 107. Okay, wait, hold on. X-Men number 107. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I could not believe he had those books. Snatched them all. And my friends, I'm going to tell you, he had them all for $3 each. So I was like, whoa, I'm taking them. So I took them. But little did I know, he had another customer in front of me, and he had another series of books in the trunk of his car. Again, another bag, another box, cardboard box. And I ended up getting from that box, those he had a little bit more expensive. He had them for $5 each. So I got this one, Tales to Astonish, Submariner, number 100. Submariner and the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, an epic length 22-page battle. Also, Prince Neighbor, the Submariner, number 6, Death to the Vanquished. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It gets better, my friends. Hold on. Okay. Daredevil number 56. And Death's Head came riding. Isn't that cool? Awesome. Submariner number 9. The Spell of the Serpent. Prince Namor, the Submariner. And then he had... they're a little on the rough side, but you don't find these anywhere. Okay? So, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 103. Okay? Guest starring Kazar and Zabu, the Sabertooth. Cog, he who walks the savage land. Okay. And then he had these other ones. He had Amazing Spider-Man number 66. $5. They taped it up and they put Marvel Comics grip. I love it. You know, the madness of Mysterio. John Romita cover, awesome. The Amazing Spider-Man number 57. Again, Kazar. Again, this is his first adventure with Spidey, featuring the power of Kazar. The Amazing Spider-Man number 57. Marvel Comics Group, 12 cents. You may like this yarn or loathe it, but we promise you this, you'll never forget it. Fantastic. And then he had this one. It's a little beat up, but I couldn't leave it there for $5. The Amazing Spider-Man number 13. And I'm guessing this is the first appearance of Mysterio. We've done it. We've created the greatest villain of all. For old Spidey, Mysterio. Who or what is he? And the cover is a little, cover's cut here, But wow. $5? Come on, man. Really? So anyway, there was a guy in front of me, and he was taking all the Batmans and all the Flash ones and stuff. He had some good ones, man. So I was kind of pissed. So I told the old guy, hey, man, what about me? He goes, oh, don't worry, I have some more, he says. I have lots more. He goes, if you want, come to my house. And I'm like, red flags are going all over the place. Uh-oh. He goes, come to my house, my friend, and I will show you wonders. Okay. Wonders. I said, all right, well. Anyway, that was on a Sunday. A week goes by, and I had a Friday off, which was unheard of. My friends, in the next couple of videos that I'm going to embed in this video is something to behold. I'm not going to put the original commentary on it because I do not want to reveal the identity of this gentleman. I do not want to reveal anything about that conversation we had. But basically, the conversation was that he was talking about his history and his past, and I was going like, yeah, But inside, I couldn't believe it. Inside, I was like hopping, ecstatically joyous. Okay? So I'm showing the video now, okay? So I go to his house that Friday morning. I went to a couple of places, and then I go, you know what? I'm going to go to this guy's house. And on the drive there, I'm like, oh, man, I'm scared. What if he beats me over the head with a bat? Or something. Anyway, when I get there, nobody's at the door. I honk the horn, he comes out. And he goes, what time did I tell you to come? The first thing out of his mouth, I said, 9 o'clock. He really said 10. He goes, I told you 10, I'm positive. I go, no, you said 9. Anyway, so I go to the porch, right, his front porch, and he says, well, what do you want to see? I go, well, I went to Amazing Spider-Man and X-Men. He goes, that's all? He goes, yeah. He goes, all right, sit right there. So I sit right there on the front porch. He goes in. He's gone for like 10 minutes. Comes back. Again, with his notorious cardboard box, or boxes. He brings out a box. He goes, here you go. Take a look at these, he says. Maybe we can strike a deal, he says. I go, okay. Well, I had an amount in my pocket, right? Nothing too extravagant. Okay? So it was $100, okay? Okay, I'll say it was $100, okay? So Lo and behold, my friends, as you see in this video, I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not. Anyway, everything that I always wanted was right here in this box. So that first stack was just amazing Spider-Man. Cover after cover after cover after cover of iconic covers. And there was number 50. And then there was number 101. Number 50, of course, the first appearance of the Kingpin. An iconic cover. Spider-Man, no more. 101 was, of course, first appearance of Morbius. So, then I started looking at the other stack. So it's the X-Men. X-Men number 1 was right there without the cover. X-Men number 2 was right there without the cover. And so forth. And then plus the other ones didn't have covers, Of course, there were a couple of missing. I wanted number 50, the Steranko cover, I think they had Polaris on the cover. But that's the one I want. But, man, I just couldn't believe it. This guy had it all. Almost all of them. Every single one of them. He starts talking to me about his history and stuff, and that he's trying to get his grandsons to get into this stuff, and they don't want to, and his son is into something, and he starts telling me the history of everything that he was here in town, and blah, 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 and computers and stuff, and I go, all the while, I'm just in amazement. I am in a state of shock also on the inside. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. What was being presented to me right in front of my eyes. So I stopped, looked at him. I said, well, you know what? Maybe this guy really doesn't know what he has. So I went to the first stack and I grabbed a few books. And it was maybe like 10 books or so. And I gave it to him and he goes, hey, okay, well, let me see what you have. So he starts looking through them and goes, oh, this is the first appearance of this. Oh, this is the first appearance of that. Oh, this is a key issue. I said, oh, no. He knows what he has. He knows the lingo. He knows the history. So I told him, well, I want to offer you this much. He looks at me and he starts laughing. And he said, no, this one alone's worth $300. Shit. Anyway, so we went back and forth, and, well, I ended up taking 2 of them. And 2 books that I've always wanted, that have always been eluding me. So I walked away with those 2. And I said, well, how much do you want for the box just for grins? He goes, oh, $5,000. $5,000. And he says, oh, this is nothing. He says, I have runs of the Avengers, and Fantastic Four, and Superman, and Detective, and Batman, and action. He goes, come back and I'll show you what's never been seen before. My friends, I left that day. I was amazed and dazed and confused. Wow. I couldn't believe it. But I came back with these 2 because I always wanted number 50, I always wanted the first appearance of Morbius, These are 2 keys that I always wanted, I really wanted. They're in decent shape. And I was ready to spend $150 to $200 on, if I was lucky to find it at that price, number 50, But for both of them, he gave them both to me for $100, $50 each. I was very lucky. But you never know who you run into. You never know who you're going to find, who you're going to meet. And, damn. I love these books, man. Try to just breathe it in, man. Just take it in. Incredible. Incredible. I mean, of course, my friends, I have lots more to show. I'll show you the rest of the half price book stuff that I've found. I found more Adam Hughes stuff. Uh, Ferris number 11. I found this one. This was a Wizard, the Legacy of Spider-Man, free special edition. I think that came in a magazine, and I found this one, Silver Surfer number 55. Thanos on the cover. The universe according to Thanos. I found this one. I thought this was really cool. Part 2 of 3, The Many Deaths of the Batman. Um, and then also, a friend of mine, I think, at his flea market, he had the Loot Crate versions of that. Amazing Spider-Man 2, number 16. And then he had this one too. Batgirl number 1. First appearance, that's the first print, Adam Hughes. He goes, this was worth $50. Come on, man. I bought from you before. Give me a break. So he did. He gave me a break. He gave me a bunch of books and this one too. And then he had also this one. DC. If you don't believe in ghosts, we challenge you to read True Tales of the Weird and Supernatural. There's a girl, this girl on a boat. The cat, it's all scared. Awesome. This is a great book, great cover, man. In the other stories, it says, feud with a phantom, the ghost who possessed Lisa, Spite of the Spectre, and the Demon's Inn. Look at her, man. Unsuspecting and having a good time. Don't go on a boat at night by yourself. What's wrong with you? You had this one too. I thought this was a really cool cover. Batgirl Year 1. What number is this? I have no idea. Maybe it's the first one. She's there in front of the Penny and the Batcave. Oh, it's number 4. And then he had this one too. Batgirl Year 1. What number is this one? Oh, number 3. I thought they were really cool covers, But the highlight of that stack was this one. Here's number 1, Batgirl number 1, first print. I have varying other prints. I have 2, the second and the third prints of this one. They were red or blue or whatever. I'm not sure. But I found that one. It's like, fantastic. But anyway, my friends, I guess we should end there, right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And, whale of a tale, my friends. Whale of a tale. Just never know. Love it. I love these books, man. I think they're going to get the Mylar treatment. But yeah. Anyway, sir, my friends. So, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This was a doozy, right? And God bless. You guys have a great week. Great day. Keep hunting. Stay hungry. Be a hero to everyone, my friends. And peace. Always peace.